I became involved in 2009. I was teaching at a community college to 18 and 19-year-olds when the marijuana lobbyists came to the campus and tried to recruit students to march on Washington for the legalization of pot. And I got into discussion and I said, no, this is bad. This is addictive. Why would you suggest something as crazy? If that incident had not happened, this would not have been on my radar. I wouldn't have known anything about it. So I took the time to learn about it and found out the next year they were trying to legalize in California, and then came Colorado and Washington. And I found all the information about it very disturbing because they denied the harmfulness. So I started in 2014, parents opposed to pot, because the other side was winning. We do have some good warriors like me in the United States. There's probably 500 people I know in different parts of the country who are working against it, who are spreading the information. But we had to counter the movement because our children, the teens and the young adults 20 to 30, think that it is safer than alcohol, think it is harmless, because the other side's message is winning. And so we feel if we can teach parents so they can teach their children, that we can counter that movement. And to tell you the truth, I have learned that marijuana is actually far worse than I even thought. It's far more dangerous than I thought. I have met parents whose children have committed suicide after using marijuana. And have had just terrible things, or they have an addiction they can never break loose of, or psychosis, or a mental illness that they have never gotten over. So it is an urgent message that people know that of these outcomes. It's not just that your student may not do as well in school. It's far more, a far deeper problem than that. It is a very caring community, that it's very innovative, is very enlightened in that it wants to make good outcomes for people when they get out. It doesn't want them to lapse back into it, and I think the long-term nature of it is good, but it is very compassionate, and I'm impressed with the outcomes because 70% is a very high outcome. In the United States, you know, a lot of people will go into treatment for 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and there's no guarantee that it will work. So I am impressed that your care is afterwards.